Hey, how you doing? Hey, Allie. Hey, Jill. Hey, guys. Hey, Judy. Evening. Oh, that's right. You're in England. That's right. Hey, guys. Oh, Italy is here. Hey, Sally. Hi, Joey from Chicago. Hey, Liz. There you are. You're around. Hey, Shadow. Hi, Denmark. North Carolina. Wow. Got a lot of people. Tonight's episode's gonna hurt, no doubt. Hey, Toronto. Australia. Czech Republic. Wow. Austria. Wow. This is great. Nigeria. Wow. This is like a worldwide Periscope. You're cheating at work. I know. We would normally do that, but I don't know why we don't do them later. I guess I could. I'm doing well, thanks. Canada again. We do need another season. That would be great. Judy, yeah, I think you are going to be screaming tonight. We had a screening last night. Greg Simon, who's the director, put on a screening at Universal in one of the theaters, and we invited a bunch of people. He put it on with Becky and Katie, who wrote the episode, and it's a pretty incredible episode. I think it's going to really blow people away. Austria, I love to hear that that you guys love Dominion. That's great. Do we have any of our Russian friends here? When we get season 4, will we get to see Uriel again, or is she really gone for good? I don't know, but I think there's a chance that we would see her again, yes. So there's a spoiler for you. Ha! Yeah, it's gonna be a big night. You might need therapy, Panda. Is someone gonna die tonight? You know I would never tell you that, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we would need a big room. Do you have the arcs ready for season 3? Yeah, we have a lot of it pounded out from my original Bible that I did for the show, but also for, just the stuff we did in the writer's room. Oh, thanks, Karina. I don't think David is looking good, as in he may die or he doesn't look good. You've been doing some great stuff on Photoshop, Jen. You will need tissues, I think, for these last 3 episodes. They're very intense and very emotional. Will Noma ever get her wings back? Well, we don't know. Don't know. Dominion Rocks AK, I love to hear that. Still not over Gates. Yeah, that was a really emotional character death. A lot of the times with these character arcs, you build it out at the beginning of the season, and you look for a great actor. Sometimes you can get them for all 13 episodes. Sometimes you can only get them for 8 episodes. It just depends on how much they're available, how much money there is to pay for them. Really, really great actors are a little more expensive, so you have to budget it in. Nick Bishop is an amazing actor, and he just brought Gates to life in a way that was much better than I could have ever hoped for. But we only had him for the 8 episodes, and it really was organic in terms of how to end him. It really, at the time when we were breaking it, it was just a perfect way to send him off, and he was almost tied to the fate of the city as one of the founding fathers, and it was very, it seemed elegant, and thematically right. I would like to know, and Michael and Gary will be brothers again. Well, they are brothers, and who knows what's going to happen with those two. Are we departing Vega? I think you'll have to see, Kittle. Dominion is filmed in South Africa, right? Why did you choose that country? One of the producers of Dominion is a guy named David Lancaster, and he had done a bunch of movies there, and he had done like 8 things there, and so he was the one that suggested it, and that's where we went down. The crews are fantastic. The exchange rate helps us. The diversity of the locations and what we can do there, you couldn't do in Canada or the US. Well, Julie and Erika team up. That would be an amazing duo right there. I agree. The Prophet should make you nervous. Are Alex and Noma going to be together for real? I think you have to wait and see. For real, like last season for real in the closet? Hakeem is doing a great job. He walked into our production office to visit one of our producers, and Darren saw him, and literally that's how he got cast. Because he was living there, and yeah. Yeah, merchandise is tricky. I don't know when or why merchandise hasn't come out. I don't know exactly how that's done, and it's not really under my purview or anything that I'm involved in. The shirts that were part of the Dominion contest, the art contest, those came from the t-shirts that were made. They were crew t-shirts that were made in South Africa that I just bought more of. And then we ended up doubling the number of winners, so I just had them made here in LA. Who was good last year, Kittle? They do have, the actors have incredible chemistry. We're all very lucky to have them. Do any of the cast live in LA with you? Yes, Alan Dale lives in Manhattan Beach and down south, and Chris Egan used to live in LA, and now he lives outside of LA. People are around. And right now, a lot of the actors are in LA, you know, meeting people and going on interviews, and, you know, I wouldn't sell the Dominion shirts. They're really just something that I did for the fans and for, you know, for the contest. Chris, is he single? I don't know. That's top secret, I think. Chris Egan is a homegrown Aussie, no doubt about it. What's your favorite moment from tonight's episodes? Boy, there's a lot. It is a jam-packed episode, and every actor really brought it. It's an incredible, emotional. The actors are astonishing in each of the scenes. It would be hard for me to pick. How many seasons are you ready for? I've always thought of it as 5. So I could do 5, but I could do more. It just depends. But there's an organic way. You know, you don't want to stay too long. You want to leave the party when it's still fun. So I think 5 would be fantastic. Any other new characters come in these last 3 episodes? Yes. Every episode this season has been jam-packed. It's been a roller coaster. Thank you. That was the hope. $10 plus. That would be amazing. Any news on season 3? Not yet. I probably will do one more contest before the end of the season if I have time. We're just so busy in post. It's hard to manage them and run them. If Dominion is renewed, are you hoping for a different time slot? Yes. I think 10 o'clock on a work night is a little tough for people. Certainly tougher than 9 was last year. 10 was intense. Yeah. Is Alex really the chosen one? I would say yes. Sorry, Joey. You even felt sorry for David Wheel? Yeah, Tony really brings a very complex performance that allows you to love and hate him at the same time. He's so talented. The guy is amazing. And wait until you see him tonight. What he does tonight is crazy. Hey, Iowa. Please tweet with the UK one episode. You know, I haven't yet. I will do UK and Canada once before the end of the season. It's just tough to manage, do everything that I'm doing, and also manage a bunch of different country tweet outs. It would just be too much, but I will do it, before the end of the season, once for each, and send you guys some behind the scenes photos and stuff that you haven't seen, and we'll do that. Will the last episode be 2 hours? No, it's not. I am tweeting tonight. I posted the list of everybody that's tweeting, and we've got a really full house. There's a lot of people. Carl as Gabriel is fantastic. There's no doubt about it. Hey, Denmark. South Carolina. Welcome. Thank you. You know, I would love to write a book, and I will definitely do that. And Korea, thanks for being here. Wow, this really is a global Periscope. What is the difference between your Archangel Michael and Religion Archangel Michael? You know, Dominion's angels are really not religious figures. They were involved in things that we know about. They were involved in events that we know about, and they clearly lived lives that probably parallel Bible stories. But I don't see them as religious figures. At the writer's room, we really look at them as just characters, flawed characters that are dealing with, different events and conflicts, and that's really the way we approach them. Oh yeah, the people that we have on the show are astonishing, the crew and the cast. Okay guys, sorry I'm missing some of these questions. Hey Indianapolis, that's where I was born. Oh, thank you, Methel. Hey Illinois, thank you. You know, Lucifer, if and when he comes into the show, I think he'll have a Dominion spin. And I think it should hopefully be interesting. Yeah, Chrissy Chong was wonderful as Zoe. She was another great character, great addition to the cast. Hey, Netherlands. Wow. Texas. Is here too. That's great. Yep, we're going to do a big tweet out tonight. It's a really good, it's a good guest list. Will you do conventions in other countries? You know, I would love to, but again, it's not something I have time to pursue or orchestrate on my own. They would have to approach us, me or the cast, or to go do that. But yeah, I'm sure the cast would love to do it. I mean, I would imagine all the actors, they all live in England. They should absolutely do a convention in England. Hey LA, you're in the same city I am. How do you feel about William Shatner's thoughts on Gabriel? I think William Shatner is a lot of fun. And I think he's a really smart guy, and he's very sarcastic, and he's very witty. And I just love having him involved, and for me it's like a career highlight that Captain Kirk watches my show, because I grew up, he was a hero of mine. I mean, he's one of the reasons, him and Spock and the Star Trek universe are one of the reasons I do what I do. The show sponsors advertisers should join us on Twitter during the hour before the live tweet. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. Shat is an awesome ally for Dominion. New York City would love to do a Comic-Con there. Chris and I are both big Trekkies, no doubt. He sent me a video one time of him basically in a Star Trek Captain Kirk outfit when he was maybe like 10 and he was playing the character. Would you Periscope of the whole cast? You know, it might be a little difficult to get them all together because of the time difference. But, you know, I hope they should all do this at least once because it's really fun and I think they would enjoy it. Will the other M4s be seen or are they lost? You know, we'll have to wait and see. Star Trek is awesome. Hey, Ocean Deep. Who is the hardest to cast? You know, the hero is always the hardest, I think, because he has the toughest role. It's a big burden, I think, for the hero or the center of the cast, the first guy on the call sheet, first guy or girl on the call sheet. But Chris was definitely the guy that we wanted, and the fact that we got him was, you know, unbelievable. I love the old school Star Trek too. Ha! Noma is awesome. I agree. Oh, thank you, Hadley. Yeah, the casting, I've been very blessed with the actors that we've got. And it is funny how things work out. You know, Tom Wisdom's taping of his audition for Michael came in quite late, and Erika Shivani, she taped it like on her phone. I could barely see her, but there was just something about the way she looked and her voice in the audition tape that was just, she was the character. What is going on with Noma's phantom pains? I don't know. I mean, partly it is just that she lost her wings. You know, that's the concept behind them. My dad had lost his leg in the war, and he would experience these phantom pains, so we are playing on that. Bill is always around to tweet. Bill Brown is a Twitter monster. How did you choose Tom Wisdom for Michael? He went into a casting office and did a tape, an audition. Oh, well, that's a good problem to have, Icy. Bill is the best and so talented. And the loveliest guy. You guys would really love him. Only show you watch on TV? I'd love to hear that, although there's a lot of good TV. You should go watch some other shows. Ha! There you go, Judy. Tom was born to be Michael. How did I find Bill? Bill came through Darren. Darren had worked with him, and he kept sending me Bill's his not his audition tape, but his basically his reel. And I was so busy, I didn't have time to listen to it. And Darren kept saying, "You got to listen to this guy. You got to listen to this guy." And then when I listened to it, it was so obvious. And then I met with him, and we were both John Williams fans and Star Wars fans, and we were like a total meeting of the minds immediately. Hey, Fluffy. Oh, you're welcome, B-Toot. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I can't read everybody's name. What show do you binge watch when you're not watching Dominion? You know, there's a lot of shows that I like. On Sci-Fi, I watch almost all of them. Dark Matter, Killjoys, Defiance, Z Nation, 12 Monkeys. I watch all of the Sci-Fi shows. I watch a lot of my wife's shows. I love a lot of FX programming. Sons of Anarchy, The Strain, Justified, Married, You're the Worst, Man Seeking Woman, a lot of FX shows, a lot of AMC shows, Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, you know. And then network, I watch Good Wife, Blacklist, quite a few. CW, love the Vampire Diaries. Is there someone you would like to have as a guest appearance? It really matters with the the character. You have to figure out the character, and then you think about who you would want. You know, I do like the Vikings. I've only seen a little bit of it, but I do like it. It's a cool show. I did watch Tom and Hannibal, and I thought he was great. And that's a show that I've watched some of. I think Brian Fuller is an incredibly talented guy. How is Cash? He's home, and he's trained, and he's a sweetheart. Hola. Can you give us any hints on season 3? No. Did you watch The Bastard Executioner? Yes, I did, and I thought it was great. I'm a huge Kurt Sutter fan. I'm also looking forward to Glenn Mazzara as Damien. He's a buddy of mine, and he's a really talented writer. What's your favorite episode for this season? You know, they're all like your children, so it's really hard. 7 was special to me because of the themes of fathers and loss and kind of the moments that change us and shape us. 11 is special to me. 13 is special to me. 6, Noma's loss. The first episode, because it really launched us. So a lot. Tonight is going to be epic. It's crazy. That episode is going to be pretty crazy. You know, I have not seen that movie, but, you know, anything Tom's in, I would watch. Is there something in your background which makes father absence so significant? The loss of my father, I think. It's fairly straightforward. Is Dominion going to make us cry tonight? Yes, I think so. You do have to wait until next Wednesday. I know. It's tough. Did Michael's poker hand allude to anything? I don't know. Oh, thanks, Mass Kitty. Maybe, Ham Fam. I think so. Will we see Julian again? Yeah. Ha! Maybe, Allie. That is the evil plot, definitely. Was there a connection with the beer mat and the card game in episode 10? Beer mat. I don't know what that is. Will we hear more Lishapiss? Possibly, I think. Yes, we will. We'll actually hear some tonight. Which character will surprise us most tonight? They're all really surprising. Is the prophet one that was mentioned from the movie? No. Where did you get the idea of the dyad? I came up with it before season 1 started, and it was originally a woman. And I wrote a backup script before the show was picked up to see a series, and she featured really heavily in that. And that was where that concept came from, the idea of not an 8-ball, but something even more. Yeah, Pete is great. It's funny, you have so many characters and you only have 43 minutes, so unfortunately you literally can't tell all the stories that you want to tell. Oh, David was handed a beer mat. Oh, yeah. Are the Arches going to battle tonight? Will there ever be a Dominion movie? I don't think so, just because of the fact that it's owned by Sci-Fi and it's a TV show. So I don't know exactly how that would work, but I don't think so. Will we see new communities popping up? Certainly in a season 3 or 4, if we get that far, then I think we'll see other worlds, definitely. General Ryson's diet eyes are CG. Yeah, that we have the lenses made, but it's not always as good, and it can be very irritating for their eyes. Will you continue doing live tweets if there is a season 3? I think so. If people want us to do it. Hey, France. Good to see you guys here. Brazil. How was Dominion the other night? Yeah, Michael and Gabriel, Carl and Tom are just amazing together. It really is incredible. Are Rika and Evelyn the same person? Yes, we learned last season that they are. I'm glad. Did you like Eureka's backstory? I thought Shivani was amazing, and I thought that that was one of the things we first pitched in the room, like 2 weeks into the writer's room for the second season, and I remember thinking, we're doing that no matter what, the whole plane thing. Yes, it is correct to assume the Archangels were created first. When, not if there's a season 3, when. I hear you. Will we see any other cities this season? No. No. Yeah, Michael, Gabriel, and Julian, wow, you're right. Those episodes were amazing. The 3 of them together, those 3 actors, crazy. Love that Garden of Eden speech. I did too. That really turned out, and Carl just killed it. You know what's amazing about Shivani and her backstory was we didn't do anything to make her look younger. We just basically didn't put on a lot of makeup and just did her hair a little different. I mean, she's amazingly young looking. What type of art do you like? You know, I love photography, black and whites. I also love comic book art. I love more fantastical drawings. One of my favorite artists growing up was Michael Whelan. He used to do the books covers for all those famous like sci-fi books. I do love that art. Any more Archangels besides Raphael? We'll have to see. How long can a single shoot last? As in an episode? It takes us about 7 days an episode. Tom's voice is amazing. I agree. Have you read the Sandman series? I have. I think Neil Gaiman is a genius, and I loved American Gods. Oh, you know Michael Whelan? Amazing. The artwork that he did for the Elric series is, those book covers are literally some of the best I've ever seen. Are there any side effects to healing yourself with a feather? No. No, it's one of their gifts. How long did Tom spend lying on that sofa to film episode 10? Not that long. His Pern covers were amazing. Are you willing to introduce the 4 Horsemen? That's interesting, although I think they're on Sleepy Hollow, aren't they? Neverwhere is really good by Neil Gaiman. Has anyone ever gotten hurt on set? Luckily, no. They have not. What is your favorite game? A lot of games. We have parties where we have friends over and we do Mafia, which is fun. So kind of a role-playing game. When will you know if there is a season 3? Hopefully soon. Because if there is, we need to literally get the room back together and get rolling almost immediately. Why doesn't Michael heal Noma's wounds with a feather way too massive? The tearing your wings off, the loss of those, that's not something you can heal with their feathers. The Dragon Prince, is that another Elric book? Have you read Mike Carey's Lucifer comics as well? No, I haven't. I'm a huge Tolkien fan, yes. Where is the writer's room based? It's over in Raleigh Studios across from Paramount. But it's shut down now. That was where we were. Any more epic sword fights to come? Good chance. What do you like to do in your downtime? I would say, what downtime? Do the actors sometimes improvise the scene? You know, sometimes they add stuff. I am a huge Michael Moorcock fan. And I played D&D as a kid. Yeah, sometimes they add, you know, lines or little ads or whatever, but in general, they do the dialogue as written. They're very, you know, but they do it in a way that just elevates it, and, you know, but they definitely add their own little moments or little beats of humor, or a lot of stuff we end up, you know, really loving, and it really elevates the material. Am I working on other projects that we should look out for? Not as of now. I've been so focused on Dominion. Do the actors ever get tongue-tied? Oh yeah, and do multiple takes, but for the most part, they're really, those guys come prepared and they get it done. What influenced your take on David and Goliath? It was the desire to show how it affected Gabriel, and also to give the audience a view of that story that they hadn't heard before or seen. That was really the focus. Are kissing scenes awkward to film? I think they are. I'm not an actor, but I think it's probably not comfortable. What is your favorite moment in Dominion? Wow. That would be tough to figure out. There's many. I think the orgy had to be the hardest, I agree. If you could bring back one actor whose character without conversation. Oh, thanks, Daisy. Well, will we still see you during the off season until season 3? You know, about a lot less than you see me now, because once if we dive back into a season 3, it's going to really be engrossing. But I'll pop in and post photos of what's going on and what we're doing, and keep it going. If we get a season 3, we will see an 8-ball Vaun. I will get in there somehow, if possible. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. Thank you. I will send out some behind-the-scenes photos, definitely. I don't know about Comic-Con again. I don't know what the plan would be on that. This last season got kind of messed up because our production actually ended like a day before Comic-Con, and the actors were so far away, kind of threw off the ability to do a panel. Are there more flashbacks in season 2? Yes. Please tell Tom to do a Periscope session. You guys can't even get him to do a selfie. What, twice in the whole time he's been doing this? I doubt he's doing Periscope. What would hell look like if you filmed it? I have no desire to take a look at that. How about Phoenix Comic Con in June of 26? It just depends. It's not something that I'm going to pursue and wrangle. I think they would have to contact the cast to go do that. You just found Dominion. That's great. Thank you, Natalie. Is he